Oh, meow. Takes about a minute for the first person to actually show up.
Oh, I just got the notification.
No, I told you I was going in live in 3, 2, 1. That was your notification, bro. Good morning, Joyce. How you doing? How was uh Disney? Was it dry? I mean, I clearly made it up here. I did not make it to Disney, but I did make it to the Erica Road show last night. Right on. And yeah, like about 2 o'clock when I'm getting ready to take my lunch, uh, pops a ride to LA, and I was like, well, if I get this, I'm gonna get the ticket. So I hit it, got it. When I picked him up, I was like, it's gonna be a couple minutes before we leave. I'm gonna buy tickets, go to a comedy show tonight, as long as I'm gonna be going up there. Uh, and then yeah, I was in West Hollywood at 5:30, and I had to get to Brea. I was in West Hollywood. I wish I wish the Improv and the Comedy Store would send me uh, uh, emails like Brea does, and Brea only does. The other ones don't. I tried to sign up and get them, and they're not sending them to me. But Brea's good about letting people know. It was pretty crowded. Like I said, I was there at 5:30, and it was going to take an hour and a half to get to Brea. So you know I was in the traffic of it. Oh. But yeah, when the directions said I was going to get there when the doors were opening, I was actually probably about 15 minutes after door opening, so I didn't figure I was going to get up front, but lo and behold, front and center. Um, Erica's comedy didn't really uh, uh, align with crowd working with me at all. However, the comic before her um, was starting to talk about the apocalypse and whatnot, and asked the crowd, "Hey, uh, who here is ready for the apocalypse?" And as you said that, he looked at me and goes, "You look like the only one that's really ready for the apocalypse. You know it's not happened yet, right?" So I found that humorous. And Erica Rose was quite funny. I'd only seen little clippets of her in things, but yeah, for a free ticket, and I hadn't spent my lunch money, so there's my two minimum. I may have splurged and got 3 items because the deep fried pickles did not satisfy my grumbling tummy, so I tried some cheeseburger egg rolls. They were all right. I They were a little small. They're a bit more like taquito size than egg roll size for my American tastes, my fat American tastes. They were a little small, and I think you could do a little bit more with it other than just the uh, ground hamburger. And I think they were pretty light on the cheese, if you ask me. I think they could have been cheesier. I also think you could have made them Big Macish and like thrown in some onions and maybe some sort of greens in there. Yeah. Good morning, Detox. How you doing? But yeah, as I'm pulling him in there, I'm like, God damn. I'm going to comedy way over there, and I'm right here in comedy, like I was on Melrose Boulevard. All right. But yeah, hit up Surf Ranger on the way. I was like, "Hey, I'm going to a show. Can I crash at your place?" He's like, "Sure, I'll get things set up." Ooh, looks like you're just gonna have to warm water on the stove and take horse baths. Yeah, there was this older couple there that got hammered, and they had never been to a comedy show before, and how the interactive started is instead of laughing, she was like, "Oh, that's funny." So like, "Oh yeah, that's just exactly what I was want," and be graded individually on each individual joke. You know, are you a professor? And she's like, "Yes." So I was like, "Hmm, all right." She read that crowd good, being graded on each individual, and that's kind of what happened. And you could see her being mildly irritated about it. Like, come on, lady, you're being distracting. You know, you can laugh. That's all that's really needed. That's all that's really wanted. She unfortunately did not do a meet and greet afterwards, so no picture. Although at the same time, I'm kind of glad because I'm wearing the exact same thing as I wore with the picture in with Jordan Jensen. I was like, "Oops, guess I'm gonna have doubles of looking up stuff." Like, Wow. Once he finds an outfit, he wears it. Yes, until Halloween, it is this. Just kidding. They came out with 4 new jerseys. Did you see them, Joyce? Did you see the new villain baseball jerseys? Mostly bitches. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get the Ursula one because it's purple. But then there's Cruella DeVille, Maleficent. Is that how you pronounce it? And then Hades. I mean, don't get me wrong. Uh, I mean, I wasn't really digging the Mickey Mouse uh, baseball jersey, until I seen this one girl wearing it, and I was like, damn, that looks good. So, if if Joyce was here, he'd tell you. Oh, my hosts ran off, scared him away with the camera. They're like, fuck no, I'm getting out of here. Oh, but get this. So I get back home. Oh, yeah, I told you about how the one dude was like, said I was the only one that looked like I was ready for the apocalypse. Good morning, Deb. And yesterday, I did stay home long enough to get the video re-exported out. Sorry, there is some crappy audio. And then I got that uploaded. It's ready to go out Saturday morning at 4:20 a.m. No, they know the deal. Now, if I'd be following them around without their consent, that'd be a whole nother dealio. Well, it is how I know these people, so. Oh, you got fully dressed up. Wow. I don't clowns don't scare me. I'm not freaked out by them. I prefer the sexy clowns, not the creepy clowns. So, Dab Daddy's back in stock, and it's wait that all right. I didn't see that was just a lawn ornament sort of thing. I thought you got dressed up.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't actually, and I thought it was your brother, and I would not put it past him to do that. Get dressed up and come out.
He was supposed to, but he's doing dishes.
See, or maybe plan their own appearances. Meow. Do you not know what to think of that cat? Huh? Is that clown a little weird? But yeah, I don't think there's any tickets available today to go. Otherwise, I might have went and got something to eat. Oh, but yeah, like I was saying, so I got home. I'm looking on the phone. Turns out Highway Patrol had closed down Beale going into Slabs. I wouldn't have been able to get home last night. So I got the call right before I spent any money on food so I could spend it up here. I got the kid dropped off in West Hollywood in enough time to get to Brea by door opening. Had a place to stay because I wasn't going to be able to get home. Oh, if you can't get in there on Beale, you can't get in there on Coachella. And I am not taking that fucking rental car to get dinged up on Coachella to get in from either sides. And yeah, the washes are on Coachella. You know, I don't worry because I'm hill people, but I do worry about uh, uh, the staff, Angie, and Slab City Diary because they're up there. And Surf Ranger said Angie was showing some shit and like looks like they were getting real rain. Oh, Nightbot back in the house. What the fuck? Oh, and I also did cut the bonus clip of us doing the smugglers run from my POV chest mount GoPro. And I started basically when Hondo starts talking to us while we're sitting in there to take off. Oh shit.
There's your speaker, 4:20 a.m.
Huh?
There you go.
Thank you.
In the morning hit.
Oh, I did see scissors. Maybe we can trim this up a bit. Where's your Harvest Master thing? Where's your Harvest Master tray? I'm gonna trim this up.
Okay. I got one.
Man, in Jesus Christ, you need to fucking clean your fiskers. Don't you know about olive oil?
No.
Yeah, a little bit of olive oil. All this shit comes off and needs to glide again.
Sweet.
So when you're doing a lot of trimming, get a shot glass with some olive oil in there so you can dip it in there and clean right the fuck up.
How the hell did you get to do work?
Huh?
This is great. I'm gonna bring in a couple.
Me do work? Or is that what you're talking about? Oh no. I want to trim shit. Fuck that. I do wish I had shears that were clean and worked.
You need coffee?
Yeah. Give me.
I'll go get the clean ones.
Ooh. Hit that sugar at the bottom. Get me to do work. do is fucking work. Oh. But yeah, the chick was pretty funny. I enjoyed her. Guy before her was funny too. I guess all three were funny. But you can definitely you'll learn the. This isn't even manual labor. This is Zen shit.
These are real channels. Angled perfect.
I'm a Fiskars fan, but I'm a clean Fisker fan. Gotta do this when it's fresh though. Makes much better hash. And doesn't stick to the buds nearly as much. I should almost wait until this finishes drying, it'll be easier. Like some of the easier ones. What up? Oh, you're not a cat, you're a bottle rolling over. White flash. Come on. Get down there. Oh, there's coffee involved.
These still need trim too.
Huh?
Give you something to do.
Now, fuck it. Those aren't roosters, those are peacocks.
That's a rooster.
Oh, by the way, we are in the state of California. This is 100% legal here. YouTube algorithm snitches. They give me copyright strike. That's our noise, damn it. You didn't pay for the mic for that?
Once we paid for it.
No, that's a whole different thing. Going across music. You can't buy a CD and be like, oh, I can play this on my thing. Now I own the CD. Wish it was that easy. I buy some songs for $3 or $4. Uh-oh, halfway through. Do we know what flavor this is?
I'm not sure where he took it from. I'll have to go look.
Do we know what flavor this is?
No.
Oh.
No, because these are just a couple branches. When we pick it all, we'll know. Here we got separate. You smell the one behind your little house here?
Behind it? No, I didn't know there was one behind
Yeah,
it.
right by your car. That little one.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking more by over where the fire pit is. Not the back. If the door is the front, then the other's the back, but you're like the hitch is the front, so the bumper's the back.
I think that's Dante's Inferno. Smell this one.
You didn't have to pick it. You
That's
could
the
have
one
just.
I did have to pick.
Well, that's got like a citrusy smell to it, big time. Orange, that's gonna have an orange taste to it for sure.
Oh, you gonna attack me?
Oh, but it tastes so much better if there isn't any. They're picking on me because I'm getting rid of all the leaf matter. But this is how I trim. I have what I do more of a connoisseur trim because most of the time when I trimmed it was shit I grew. It was gonna go in jars after it's reached the right temperature and finished cured in there. I mean, back in those days, I fucking washed my pipe every day. Before going to get in bed, Get a little bit of hot water in a glass. Put the pipe in there. While smoking out of the bong, run some hot water in there. Then rinse with hot water. Because there's really not that much in there from a day's use. Gets clean pretty easily. But yeah, if I'm gonna do the trim, I might as well do my trim, right? Because also that fan, those little sugar leaves and stuff drying on there, they take away from the flavor. And if you trim them early enough, this short, like when you take them off the plant sort of thing, it makes the best hash. Take the trimmings, throw it immediately in the freezer so that it's still, I guess would probably be considered live. And then I would make water hash with Bubble Man bags. Shout out to Bubble Man. Apparently, Bubba's girl's back in stock. Oh, damn. She left after 5. And so, yeah, I also saved in gas money going all the way home and then back up to Palm Springs from here.
Coz is true.
What up?
What's up?
Oh, by the way, I am live streaming,
Alright.
so if you don't want to be on, don't stand on this side.
Oh shit.
So how you been?
Chilling. Did you see all those peacocks?
Yeah.
The cat was just messing with them. Well, you been chilling?
Yeah, so I ended up going to a comedy show last night because I had a fare that brought me up to West Hollywood.
Right.
So I was like, shit, might as well. Well, it turns out they fucking shut down the road going into the fucking slabs. I wouldn't have been able to get home last night anyways.
What?
Yeah,
That would have been
that would have sucked sleeping in
real
that.
bad.
I think I need to figure out how to put some stuff in there to, in case I do gotta fucking sleep in that thing.
That's what I'm saying.
What was it? Animal cookie?
RSO?
Oh, nice. Nice. Ooh, it's cold.
Yeah, I
In
put
the
it in the fridge.
Yeah.
I gave him some yesterday.
Listen to him giggle.
I woke up this morning feeling it.
Oh, your eyes were shot last night.
Yeah, real bad. So bad that my eyes are dry this morning. They were so red.
Did you guys go to Huntington?
Oh no, that's over here, Jamba Juice.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought I had my doctor from today. I went yesterday.
Hey, Stinky, how you doing? Yeah, I think I might be too long to sleep that way. I'm not a curl up sort of sleeper. I'm stretched the fuck out. I mean, my bed's a California king, and here it's a full. Like I can share my California king. I don't think I can share a full. She'd have to be tiny. Oh, but yeah, I wasn't ready to hop in the vehicle and start driving. Although I think with the Uber bringing me up here a bunch and stuff like that, um, I might, dude. I might. When the prices drop because I've been renting long enough, I might. I might get better. Not better gas mileage. Although this fucking Chevy about as good as gas mileage as Lagartha. Not that good at all. Not like the fucking Kia or the Hyundai. Yeah, there are hybrids. You are correct. That's actually what I don't know if that's considered a SUV, but that Slab City Diary guy, he's got a hybrid. And is a big fan of it. He is. Oh. Not too horrible. Oh. And I get paid by the pound for trimming, so you can't bitch about that I'm not quick enough because you ain't paying me by the hour. But I will get you some good fucking well manicured bud and good stuff for making a hash out of. I still got some of this Bubba Girl stuff left to smoke. They found some. It showed back up in their store because I pitched them out the next time I come up. I was like, thanks a lot. I can't fucking find that shit anywhere. You guys are dicks. They're like, hey, we can't find it either. Like, all right, not quite as irritated. But yeah, it came back in stock. Up here anyway, so I'm going to have to start checking around there. Cam is the brand. CAM. Here's some good news though. Once I get it figured out how to do the free text to speech thing, I'm totally going to get rid of those Streamlab and Nightbot things that are popping up. Maybe one per episode. Like maybe at the halfway mark, just bleep. I'm going to dial them the fuck back. And I'm hoping, whatever it is that does it, you can train it to ignore Streamlabs, so it doesn't spit that shit out. That'd be pretty bomb. Oh shit! I seen ones I missed, like actual fucking tip. Completely missed you. Because you're getting old and your eyesight isn't well. That's why I like to sit front row. So yeah, I still got my front row seat too. That was pretty cool. And it was funny because the guy was walking me up and he goes, "Well, I'm not going to put you in the front without your consent." I was like, "Oh well, that's where I'm going to go sit anyways." I said, I am used to being picked on. It doesn't bother me.
I'll just put that in the cure jar for you.
What's up, Liberated? How you doing? Well, she's actually the one that posted about being Beale being closed down.
That's that citrusy one that's been curing for a few days. What's it smell like?
Still citrusy. Still lots of families on here.
Huh?
Nothing. I'm being an ass.
What'd you say?
I said still lots of leaf on here.
Oh,
I I trim down tight. I'm a weirdo when it comes to that. But you ever flake them all off and then smoke them by themselves? It's harsh and nasty. That's what's hard on my fucking lungs. That's why I do try to get when I'm growing and I'm doing the trimming, like I get in there and try to get as much of that out. I trim directly from the cut the plant, trim it down, move on to the next plant. Not cut it down, let it sit for a couple of days, then go to trimming. Because I find it easier to get in those areas when it's the bud's willing to move a little bit. Not like, oh, we're stuck together now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have some fucking buds that I trimmed that I was just like, I wish technology was a little bit more what it is now for then, because I would have taken some fucking pictures of those fucking buds and just stored them. But at the time, like the Sony digital camera that came out that used the fucking inch and a quarter fucking floppies, like that's what I was taking pictures with when I was growing up. I mean, it was still cheaper than you know, taking your pictures into the photo mat and hope you don't get ripped off, you know.
Fuck that. Oh yeah, I'll let you trim your own bud.
Yeah, I'll fucking gladly do it. Because I find it very zenish. Sit down, get really fucking high, music, TV, and just kind of zone out. They got to witness me like I just kind of tune them out, and every once in a while I'll be like, oh dude, you're live streaming, pay attention.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm like, oh shit, he's getting into that.
Mm-hmm. Oh. But yeah, there was a few different growers that used to sell our excess to this other dude that we met through the forums and stuff like that. And like whenever people would start talking shit and all, I was like, dude never asked me for refunds on my fucking trim.
Well,
Never once been like, oh, this is a little too leafy. I fucking trimmed it off. This is, what it weighs. I want a refund for that. Never heard that from me. Yeah, I always love my fucking product.
well,
And then he'd take it to South Dakota.
South Dakota. Oh.
There's nothing to do there but get high. Or unless you want to drink and fight and fuck.
Yeah. South Dakota.
But
oh, thank you.
Sioux Falls. And it's funny because like one of the musicians that I like that plays the range a lot, Leaf, he dated Jinx for a while. He's from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and shit like that. It was like, it's just a tiny world. And as well as like his nemesis from there, I knew because I've seen him perform a couple of different times in the Ecovillage that I lived at in Missouri. He's come and played out there before. So like, you know who this dude is? He's like, oh yeah, he's my nemesis. I'm like, oh, that's fucking hilarious. You got to learn to play some of his songs, man. They're fucking great. He's a hilarious songwriter. He's got one about Skyping naked, and when he talked about that, I was like, oh, I thought that's just how it was done. Didn't realize there was any other way to Skype than naked. Learned something new. But yeah, it was kind of while I was transitioning out of there, so I wasn't going out to a lot of these functions and stuff. And I was getting ready to leave where this guy was going to be playing, and he started setting up, and he brought out his guitar, and it was just painted everywhere, sort of thing. And I was like, shit, I got to watch this guy. He's got to be entertaining, And he actually has a song about Chuck Norris. That Chuck Norris has heard and has called him up and sent him an autograph picture. That was part of his gig because he only plays small places, right?
Right.
And part of his gig is he brought along this signed autograph picture of Chuck Norris, would set it up on a little table next to him and be like, yeah, we'll get to this later. So like the whole time he's like, oh yeah, I got me and Chuck are pals, you know. But yeah, apparently he called him up. It's like, I heard your song.
Oh shit.
But apparently loved it because and I think that might be actually available on YouTube. I should look that up.
Oh,
But
shit.
yeah, that was this dude's nemesis because like before this dude showed up in Sioux Falls, he was kind of the big thing sort of thing as like a musician, and then this guy came along and just
Oh,
like this guy's opened up for Jack Johnson and maybe even Dead and Friends might have opened up for them. Like he's on the cusp of making it, but probably won't suck Diddy's dick, so he ain't getting anywhere. I mean, I don't know what is holding him up because like there are people who can play and sing well, and then there's people who can entertain. They're good with the whole story and the blah blah blah, like how a concert's supposed to be. Not. And this isn't a knock on an open mic night, but it's not an open mic night where you just play four songs, or how many ever songs, 1, 8. But like there's the whole storytelling part of it that makes
He's not close. He needs to put a yarmulke on and let him know, hey, come on, you're missing out.
he might want to or the Scientology route too.
Go back in the fridge. We need eggs. The log eggs are in there. I got 3. The rest are broke. There's a joke all over the fridge. It's like, no. Cartons only up.
Did it get too cold and they cracked?
Yeah. We gotta turn that refrigerator down.
The carton though, they don't have that problem.
Yeah, they will. If they're in there for a long time.
I've already turned it down. I need filters.
Oh.
That's what I need.
Filters.
Both water and air.
Oh, there's an air filter on the fucking refrigerator?
Yes, I got air filter and water. And the red lights are on.
The red lights are on. Oh no. Is that a smart refrigerator? Does it text you? Hey,
No,
change
not
the
like
filters.
mine. And I left it at that house. I mean, this thing was just the smartest fucking screen. I'm getting, as soon as I walk in, good morning, messages from my granddaughter, and I'm like, this is gonna stay here in this house.
This witchcraft is not following me.
I'll order them on Amazon today.
Amazon. What would we do without Amazon? I
Have
know.
to go get
DoorDash. Uber Eats. Sometimes pick up the weirdest shit.
Yeah.
Weirdest so far is the butt plug.
Oh, fuck.
I had to go into CVS and buy a butt plug.
Now you sound like
And that was not a meet at door. Those people were like, nah, you leave it here. You don't need to see how weird we are.
right. That just sounds like hospitality in Las Vegas. You know,
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
they need.
Concierge.
Yeah, whatever they need, get it for them.
Yeah. You're paying me. I don't care.
Uh-huh.
I do not embarrass you easily. I sit at the front row of comedy shows. Try to embarrass me. Oh shit. 5 minutes left. Time flies by when you're trimming bud. Oh shit, that means I should probably get headed out of here before it gets too congested. Do gotta smoke the rest of this bud though, so I can't leave. Oh, good morning, Dave. How you doing? Did not see you sneak in. In my defense, it is harder to see from here when the phone's as far away as it is. But yeah, comedy show people always friendly, you know. I usually go to these things by myself, but couple sitting next to me, always talkative. You usually ask about the watch, and then it's California, so everybody smokes. So easy enough to bond at that point. Like, we got something in common. Two things in common. We're here to see comedy, so we like to laugh. And we smoke weed. They're probably finally somebody else to talk to other than this fucking bitch / asshole. They're all like, we met the nicest lawn gnome. The comedian did keep on making eye contact like she was trying to look for some way to fucking drag me in. I am on the Outlaw Outback. Like part of me wants to turn the app on as soon as I pull out of here, sort of thing. But I'm worried that they'll, give me a long run, but I'll be in the wrong direction. And end up in Sacramento and not realize it. Well, the other day I was in Mission Hills.
That's a nice area.
Well, I didn't get to spend any fucking time there because, like, the whole time going out the 210, it was like, oh, this is a nice fucking highway and shit like that, and not really like there was traffic, but not like shit was slowing down at all. Till I get about 20 minutes away from fucking dropping them off, and then that side was just like, oh fuck. Because my whole thing when I looked at it, I was like, all right, 2.5 hours there. I'll be there 4-ish. Depends on if they need breaks, I need breaks, whatnot. And then I can be back around 6, which is fine. I can do fucking dinner run too. Nah, I didn't get back till 7:30. Maybe it might even been 7:45 by the time I got actually to where I'd be able to work. And yeah, it was just like, I think it took probably 2 hours to go across the greater LA area.
I do like how they changed the freeways in San Diego during rush hour. There'll be 6 lanes this way, and then that in the evening.
Oh, really?
Over.
Oh, I didn't. I was going against, or I went. The odds were in my favor going into San Diego.
Good.
Yeah, I know. I saw the other side of going San Diego, going out of San Diego uphill just crawling. I was like, oh, nope.
That's where we'd go watch the Broncos play. Jack Murphy Stadium.
Nope, not Lost. It's Surf Ranger. That was Dave. Like,
Dave,
that
hello.
voice sounds like Lost. I'm like, nope.
Ah.
And last time it was all just that last hit was just sugar. I was like, oh, gotta stir that once in a while.
My mistake. I made that coffee like it was mine, and I don't put sugar in mine, so I forgot to stir it. I put creamer in, not milk.
It's fine. It works. Milk creamer. I say milk because I didn't figure you guys had creamer.
Oh yeah, 2 different kinds.
I forgot there are women in the house.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, damn. Yeah, peeps, you're not the only one with peacocks.
Picking blackberries.
Do you remember peeps? Were you around way back when?
No.
Yeah, there was a lady who went by the name of Peeps. This was around the Dibble time and stuff like that. And she raised peacocks, and she was going to harvest the males after getting the tails and send me the meat and send me, bird. Never did.
And you
Never
told me
did.
you had 5 recipes for him, and I told my birds, get away. He's picking the blackberries.
Well, one of the most interesting ones is it was more meant for royalty and stuff like that. They would make a peacock pot pie, but the head was in it and popping out of it, sort of thing, and cooked on it. It was like,
Oh.
all right. We'll see how adventurous eaters these slabbers are.
Yeah. And alligator. Did you ever get the alligator?
No, both times it got stuck it went to Palm Springs instead of El Centro. Yeah, but so I wasn't able to do alligator as a put my meat in your mouth. However, Dana, the lady who helped fund the rebuilding of the water tower thing, she brought out some alligator patties, and we fried those up. Had Mac out for that.
Good.
Oh,
Where's Dave on the map? What part of the world?
I think Sac. I think in that general area. I don't believe in Sac. You people need to park farther away. Yeah, he is in Sacramento area.
Sacramento Delta.
But yeah, I don't know if I want to end up there tonight. So I think I'm going to wait until I get to Palm Springs. And then what's probably going to suck is they'll send me back up here. That is the one thing that does kind of suck, because this vehicle doesn't gets as good as gas mileage as Lagerthon.
Now off the Thames, Ontario International.
What?
Didn't you say airports paid more or something? A particular one did?
They have the potential to pay more. you know, because it's more touristy and things like that. Not always. So you catch people coming home and blah 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 blah. But the other day, they did have a surge. The reason why I took my first one is because there was $8 fucking surge pay in that area. So it, like the fare that you're given starts at $8, and so I was like, oh, all right, you know, might as well do that. They're clearly short on people, so I won't have to wait long. But the other day, yesterday, I picked somebody up, took them to the airport, and I looked in that fucking lot where we have to park, and it was packed, packed. It was like, I don't think there's a parking spot in there for me, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit and wait. Cause yeah, that's the thing. Like, sure, some of those might pay more, but how long do you have to sit and wait? Like usually the spot where I've been parking, I don't wait longer than 15 minutes till I at least get an offer. Now that I got the two phones, I can be quicker at seeing what it is and hitting accept and stuff like that, which is probably how I got that. Well, actually, I probably would have hit that fucking offer just seeing the dollar amount. Just like, and yeah, after tip, that alone was my daily goal.
Nice.
So yeah, they do pay to come up here. It just sometimes screws me on the time situation, you know, so I kind of cap out early. But yesterday's worked perfectly. If they could happen a little bit more things like that, or like I could go to Disneyland that one day. No, tickets all sold out. Like that would have worked out. That would have been fucking slick. Just drop in there for a little bit and bounce back out once traffic's out and get home.
Fucking bitch, and use that ticket.
Yep. Yeah, yesterday they didn't have tickets for today. They only had tickets for, and this is dumb. They only had tickets for Disney California Adventure Park, and these are specifically set aside for magic key holders. It was after 11 o'clock. Now all magic key holders have park hoppers. So after 11 o'clock, they were still only selling the California Adventure Park, even though I could have got that and never stepped foot in California Adventure Park, just went straight to Disneyland and never went in there, and it would have been fine. I was like, all right. And it's just probably programming math, you know? Which you write a couple more lines of code and bing. But they are probably also like, well, if the key holder's not smart enough to figure that out on their own, maybe we don't need them over on the Disneyland side. They belong over there with all the alcohol.
Oh yeah. That's what Epcot Center was. Just nothing but alcohol.
Really?
All around the world. I got halfway around the world, got drunk, had to go back to the hotel. The next day, got on the boat, went over and finished the world.
You don't do breakfast.
Huh?
So you don't do breakfast.
You went and got you breakfast? That was nice of them. I do bacon, though. That's not the same thing. Just want to clarify, just in case. Bacon's an any time of day thing.
Since I got old. I got
Did you say something about bacon? Oh yeah.
Oh, you get a breakfast, not just a sandwich.
With bacon.
Piece of bacon? I got sausage too.
They only give you one piece. Oh, I guess they gave you two.
Two cigarettes and another one. Three.
Now they're gonna sit and eat in front of me.
I wasn't gonna. I just came up to offer some bacon.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that
my
French
shake.
toast. You might like one of
Damn,
those.
they do cut these things thin. I don't know. They might freeze it and do it on one of those machines. The fat's a bit to cut thin. And that prosciutto that they get paper thin as well. You got some hummingbirds over there.
Freddie loves his birds. He feeds them all.
Well, if you pay attention, they tell you when shit's up.
Oh yeah. He's got a nice collection of birds.
Mm-hmm.
But the other day he decided to throw a couple pieces of chicken way out back. You know what kind of birds we got?
Chickens.
Vultures.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. I go, Frank, look at the big bird up there. He's sitting there eating that chicken leg you threw out there in the field.
That's crazy because birds will eat birds. Cooked bird, anyways.
Yeah.
I used to have a Congo African gray, and we'd feed it cooked chicken all the time. It loved it. Loved it. Yeah, had to be the plain peacocks that came in the yard, not the.
If you
Not the
look
big,
up top in that, you can see the vultures. Two of them up there. Big wingspans.
well, they've probably just been around here for a minute anyway. They probably live here.
Oh yeah, because the cattle over here. We have cattle, but Freddie fucking feeds them purposely.
Got to get rid of bodies somehow.
Could have gone in the trash, but he likes birds.
Oh, I am avoiding work. Well, got coffee to finish, got a bowl to finish. You people get overtime. Oh. Should I give him a tour of the plants? What do you got? Oh, you let that ball get away. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Why do you find that interesting? It doesn't run away like a bird. Oh, you're gonna lay down, pretend like you don't like it now? All right. Did I make fun of your preciousness? Yeah. Most animals understand English.
This one does.
Mm-hmm.
He told him he couldn't catch a bird, so the next day he brought not one that day, two. The day
You're
after
kind of
that,
scrawny. You caught a
brought
bird.
another bird. We're getting ready to put a bell on.
Like,
it.
I'm gonna fucking eat you. I'm just waiting. Joke's on you. I like bitter. Oh, give me some Sour Patch Kids. Yeah, he was following me around, and I didn't want him attacking me, so I was like, I taste bitter. I keep all my bitterness on the inside. Do you go? You need to start growing catnip for him. Yeah, he'd be a blast on catnip, all fucked up chasing shit. Nothing there. Like, what? This ball is fucking great. You just don't understand.
Any of the Indian stuff that had feathers, we had to move it up, and away. That thing goes crazy for those feathers.
Oh, and that's not cool. You can't. If it's on the wall, leave it alone. If it has a heartbeat, go at it. Unless it's big enough to get you, then maybe leave it alone. And shit, just look at how entertained you guys are watching me with this. Imagine how much fun I am having. It is. It is. Go Niners. Wow. Arrested. But nobody show up there. By the way, I need 2 more never mind. Those 2 people went away. I was at 11 people there for a minute, 9 likes. Apparently those 2 people were like, oh, nope, this is not for me. To be young again. Working on it. Cheers to whoever that is with the darked out name so I can't see it.
Must be a Klingon.
I would assume a troll. Whoop, big money, big money, big money. Big money, big money, big money. Big money, big money, big money. Whoop. Oh, the Dab Daddy brand of weed. Long time. Well, no, I guess since May 20th, I've had a magic key. But I think it's June 6th when mine expires, because it actually doesn't start until the first time you go to the park, which was kind of nice, because I thought I was just going to lose that couple of weeks. And I'm like, oh, whatever. But nope, they started on the first time. I've went 4 times so far, 11 to break even. So
you get another May 4th.
huh?
Right? You get.
Well, May 4th you got to pay for if you're going to actually do the night thing.
Right.
It's a separate. Like last time when we went on May 4th, we had to leave early. Well, we probably left at the right time, but had we had the pass, we could have stayed longer. Probably been in a lot more pain than we already were. But yeah, next May 4th, that might be how it is. I'll just go for that thing. You can show up 3 hours earlier, and I'll just be part of that, not start from fucking 7 o'clock in the morning. Because lightsabers, not that cool in the daylight.
No.
Not like nighttime stuff. Yeah, if the comedy show would have got out earlier, I was like, oh, I wonder if this will be a short enough show where I can make it over to Disney for the fireworks. I'm just trying to squeeze everything I can in while being up here. But nope, that was not in the cards at all. She was quite chatty. Seems like the two people ahead get like 15, 20 minutes. And then the main person does an hour.
Different sauce, they're good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know that the Sunday that I went with Deb, it was like our longest wait was a half hour. But like you had the threat of rain yesterday, that probably kept a lot of people out. Yeah, I'm good.
Toast stick.
Nope, I don't need no carbs. I think I might just only do food today.
Keep it simple.
Don't know how much I want to deal with people or risk coming back up here. Because it's hard to say no to that kind of money just like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's having to make the trip all the way back to the slabs. Like even if I was just going back to Palm Springs, it isn't that bad. But it's when you add having to go all the way back to the slabs, then back to Palm Springs to start working again for money. It's like that's a lot of gas.
That's a lot of miles.
That's why I got to either be better about time management and being like, oh, nope, it's after this time, don't take it. Unless there's a situation like yesterday. Don't take it after this time. Just deal with local shit.
Yeah, but you getting that trip to LA worked out perfect.
Yeah, only thing that would have made it better is if it would have been at the Hollywood Improv. No, I can't afford that. How many bedrooms though? How many bedrooms? Get a rotational people of Uber gig workers to kick down on the house. 3, maybe 4, and like could get a bunch of different people in
The
there.
Uber rest station.
Yep, because you don't necessarily wouldn't have to necessarily be the same people all the time either, sort of thing. Because like I know the Slab City News guy, he only comes up for a couple days at a time and then heads back. So like he wouldn't want to be permanently set up there, but a couple of days. That sounds like a lot of work trying to schedule that many people. Well, it's setting up a calendar, but finding that many people that are doing gig work, because I do know there's at least 1 or 2 other people that come from decent amount away. Well, I could do $800 a month for a cardboard box. Yeah, I was seeing lots of RVs on the road in West Hollywood or WeHo.
WeHo.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You need spending money because you live in a fucking RV. Of course, you WeHo. Either you hoe or you don't eat.
WeHo.
Although one of these days I gotta go check out that is it Figueroa Street where all the street walkers.
Figueroa. Right?
I don't know how to pronounce
Figueroa.
it. I have a zero clue. But it's where all the street walkers go. Take my 360 cam, put it on the fucking dash, go driving through that area. Do like 60 frames a minute so I can really slow shit down because those kind of videos get an awful lot of fucking views for some reason.
Right. I had grandparents that lived at the beach, and then I had grandparents that lived on 54th and Crenshaw. So I seen LA. Oh boy, did I see LA.
Just hoe? Joyce says there's WeHo, No Ho, and Just Ho. And WeHo is the only actual community, right? Yeah, that was one of the chicks bits about, yeah, if you're raising a girl, you're either raising a bitch or a whore. And it was funny. So the one couple that was just like, oh, that's funny, instead of laughing.
Oh, yeah.
That couple, they had a daughter, and she goes, so what is she? She's like, but she's married. It's like, that's not what I'm asking. She's happy. It's still not what I'm asking. Which one is she? Is she a bitch or is she a whore? Oh, she's a bitch.
Both.
No, she says, well, she was Catholic, so of course she's not going to say whore.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, even if she is, but she was like happy, and she's like, see, raise a bitch, she's happy. Yeah, one of the clips that I had seen about this chick online is her dad had MS, but she made jokes about him being in a wheelchair and shit like that. You know, like, all right, if you're making fun of your dad in a wheelchair, you're probably pretty funny.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, my fucking dad loved it. Loved being part of the show.
Right. So Jerry and all his telethons weren't able to save him, huh?
Is he still doing them?
He's dead.
Oh, he's
been
dead?
dead a long
All
time.
right. But did he do them up until he died? And nobody took that over?
It was his telethon.
Well, they're like, fuck MS. You people are a problem. Well, there's that one fucking reporter talking about, oh yeah, if homeless don't want to go into these programs or shit like that, they should be euthanized. And I'm like, whoa. Gotta admit, my whole opinion towards that side has changed a lot since that. It was really, that's fucking some fucked out shit. Talk about euthanizing people. All I think in the same way that, you know, everybody's up in arms about somebody they probably never heard of until he was killed. Like, I still really have no clue who he is. Like, other than the only thing that I'm making out from the little headlines that I'm fucking getting is that he was a Trump supporter and that Trump didn't even go to his memorial and was supposed to be friends with Trump as well. Probably like him and Epstein are friends. Is like, we're friends until I'm done with what I need from you, and then we're not friends.
When was he buried?
Huh?
When was he buried? I didn't even know he was buried.
It was just like a memorial thing. I don't think it was like a burial type thing, but like.
Yeah, but I watched him debate kids and come up, and they had all this ideas, and he just would sit back and answer them, debate them. And every time they'd lose the debate, they got violent and just, wow, it was weird. It was weird.
Just realize, Birds, one of these days, he's going to take a shotgun to you. Get you all in one shot. Notice that they all fucking scattered when I said that? They're like, oh shit, that's right. That's right. There are things with shotguns. We need to maybe not group together like this.
Yeah. Oh,
That was wild. Because it was like, oh, fuck yeah, he's right.
I told Freddie, you just baiting it for me, man. I want to grab the. Never mind.
Yeah, they don't look resilient. I think a high-powered air rifle with some fucking bird seed would fucking take them out. Like literally bird seed that they eat out of just
Right.
packed in there and take them fucking out. I did that to my hand once. It was one of the fucking pump air rifles. Put a bunch of fucking, I think it was gerbil food or something in there. I didn't think it was going to do anything. I was like, check this out. Poof. Oh, shit.
You don't want to do that with my one pump Winchester.
Yeah, this was not like a Pelican. It was a BB gun, so it wasn't all that high velocity, but enough bird seed in there coming out at one time that, yeah, those ends are pointy. You can chew bird seed. Yeah, it doesn't mean it's not going to chew back.
And that field behind us when we were kids was nothing but alfalfa fields. And that guy that has all that farm equipment had fields all over Norco. We'd run across there, and that son of a bitch, shotgun full of salt rock. His name's Cecil. So all the kids would run across. Help, Cecil, help! Help, Cecil, help! He didn't like it.
Salt rock, Cecil. Yeah, fuck you. You be in pain in my field. I'm gonna leave you there. You figure it out.
I mean, you got 6, 8 kids trumping to his alfalfa field. He's pissed.
That's money you're fucking stepping on, thunk. Kids don't think about that
No.
at all. At all. Yeah, I used to fucking, jump into the fucking truck beds of rye because you sink down in it and shit like that. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
People ain't paying for that.
he died 25 years ago, but all the farm equipment's still sitting there.
Is he the one that had the Volkswagen shit too?
No, no. But his old lady's still alive. I mean, all that equipment, and all the cattle, and all that shit's still there.
She hire people to take care of it now, or is she just still chugging along?
She's still chugging along. She's got a few people from the city that help her out.
Yeah,
She's been around a long time.
It's all I know. Why would I do anything different? This is just fucking work. I mean, I lived all this time to have this place to myself.
See, I
Well,
was
why would I do anything different? I finally got rid of them.
the paper boy out this area,
Mm.
and I'd go collect, and this son of a bitch looked like the captain on the Orca for Jaws, and talk grubbly like that fucker too. Just a mean old farmer guy.
Yeah, speaking of Jaws, the Academy Museum has a Jaws exhibit going on right now. Fucking big Jaws banners up and down Melrose. You're like, oh, all right, all right. I don't think it holds up to today's standard, but it was still a cool movie ahead of its time.
Put out another one, get it in all IMAX theaters, show it worldwide. It gets surfers off the beach, gives us a break in the water. It's bitching. Jaws was the best movie to come out. I surfed the next day. Nobody that didn't have balls was in that water. Nobody.
You don't have to have balls. The odds are in your favor being in. They happen, but like I think more people die from cows than fucking die from fucking sharks. But nobody's afraid of. Well, I shouldn't say nobody. Some people are afraid of cows, but most people are not afraid of cows.
Right.
But they'll fucking kill you.
We were crazy enough to surf at night at the pier at Huntington. Feeding time, just as the sun's going down, it's starting to get dark. Take your chances.
Well, couldn't you crash into the pier?
Yeah.
Oh no, they got lights and shit on,
They got
on
lights
it. All
on
right,
it.
yeah.
And you.
It's not like dark, but you can get close and be like, oh shit.
Yeah, you want to take off the other way.
Lights over there.
Those barnacles are not fun.
Well, also, isn't there like lots of rock around all piers? Don't they first lay a fucking big bed or rock and whatnot out to stabilize it?
I think so, to keep the pylon safe from erosion and shit. When the big storms come, the best pier to go is Ventura. You can feel it right under your feet.
So, is the 101 Ventura Highway?
Yep.
The one that America sings about?
Yep.
All right. Cause yeah, that's in the fucking yacht rock fucking
radio.
playlist. Yeah, it was funny. I picked up the kid that I picked up. I'm like, oh, this doesn't seem like your type of music here. He's like, are you saying that because I'm Mexican? I'm like, no, I'm saying that because you're young.
Yeah, rock radio was 70s and early 80s.
All the shit my dad listened to.
Uh-huh.
Well, it was what I listened to, but he's saying, yeah, all the shit my dad listened to. I'd still listen to that. But yeah, it seems to keep the old people calm. Yeah, I made a couple of hot girls run the other day. Because it's downtown Palm Springs and there's not really any place to park over there. So where they're supposed to be, I pulled over in a spot that I probably wasn't, but it was a red light behind me, so I had a bit of time. I see that the lights change and I fucking pull off. And then all of a sudden in my side view mirror, I see fucking chicks just hollering. So I'm about half a block down. I stopped. They're coming booking. I was like, Todd. I was like, yep. They hop in. Had to, and it's funny. Like they pull. If they would have pulled up behind me, they would have fucking honked their horn and shit like that. But two hot girls running in the fucking road, they pull over in another lane. No fucking problem.
Right. What?
was like, no, I wasn't canceling. I was just making a loop to try to see if I could get a better spot to park. Because I did not see you. Don't wiggle that tail at me.
He's telling you.
He doesn't like being mocked. Look at you guys, hour and 40 minutes already. God, I'm avoiding work. Well, that's because I know I'm gonna get there at a bad time when there's not really that much work. It seems like if I miss that first wave, they don't continue to throw you in the loop. So it's like you can wait until those other people are dead and not working. So then I sit there forever. Especially if I'm doing food. Yeah, I don't think I want to deal with people today. Nor drive all the way back up here. Because I don't think there's another show tonight. Well, there is another show tonight. I don't think there's another free show. There we go. And it's not free because you got to do the two item minimum. Plus, there's the $3 fee charge that you still got to pay. But hey, comedy show for $3 fucking bucks, or $4. Let's round up with, you know, hard to shake a stick at that. Plus, then I have dinner instead of lunch. Should have maybe got some snack food on the road. Then maybe those deep fried pickles would have been enough. Or the egg roll. Oh yeah. Hit a chocolate. By the way, I already broke into those.
I figured so.
Man, it was pissing me off last night.
You could get into it?
And I'm doing it in the dark. Just
I have to take the plug and just
yeah,
get in
I took a pen and was just like, eventually after going, where is the fucking end? Where's the fucking end? And half asleep in the dark.
That's funny. You think so too?
Oh, you might want to put some ant killer in there. There was some ants on the table.
Oh. Son of a bitch. Alright, I did spray in there, but
Just something to sit in there for them to eat and fucking. I do have a video on the Ecovillage channel of some shit that you can make that works real well.
yeah, I haven't been in there in a while except to turn the light on for you and throw Dr. Pepper and candy in the fridge.
Oh, did they let you out, huh?
Yeah, I think Rocket used it while I was gone.
How's he doing?
He's doing alright.
He's the one that I got the flag from, right? My memory's not quite failing. And I do have the knowledge of how to get home without GPS. And I thought about live streaming while driving. But then I thought to myself, yeah, but having that 2-mile warning is kind of nice. Sometimes I'm way over in the other fucking lane. Because yeah, when it says, oh, anything over 15 miles, I'd get over to the, not the far left, but the second to the left lane and just kind of fucking cruise around with that. And, too many drivers like, whoa.
Well, yeah, I hate those.
There was a couple of those going into West Hollywood, like, where? And one time, I was on the road, had to get in the left-hand lane to take this off ramp. That dropped me back off on the same fucking highway.
Oh, oh.
I like went across. Like, did it just put me back on the same highway? Like it sure did.
That's fucked up.
I get it was probably because what it is, it's one of the fucking carpool lanes. That yeah, it'll fucking scoot you
That's
past
right
there.
through.
But
Yeah.
we were moving at a good enough pace where we didn't need to be in the carpool lane.
There's one of those off the 22. I've done it before.
And it's just like, whoa. And it was like quick back on sort of thing. It was like, damn. Yeah, totally could have stayed where we were at. But yeah, Mission Hills was a dealership to dealership fucking drive. So third party paying it, no tip. I mean, still paid for its gas. It still made some money, you know. Did lose potential of money, but still pretty damn close to my fucking daily goal. That I can't be like, oh, it wasn't worth it. Like, well, maybe you could have stayed up in that area and delivered food for a little bit if you really wanted to, but I don't want to. I don't want to fucking deliver food up in this area. Like that one time in Mana something or other, like in Palm Springs, when I'm signed in it and willing to take people, they never send me a food order. Never. And within 3 miles, trying to get back onto the highway, I got 4, maybe 5 offers of food.
Whoa.
Just like, I mean, granted, I was driving right by these restaurants when they were fucking sending them to me. I was like, no, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. And like, now when I did kind of make it back in time to be able to work and stuff like that. So sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. This was a definitely wouldn't have it at all. It was like, but luckily, like I said, with that fucking tip, it hit my daily amount, what I wanted. And I didn't have to fucking waste the gas to go all the way home and then back.
Right.
And maybe even back that night. Because of not being able to get home.
What's the most miles you put in a day?
Oh, I haven't even been keeping track.
No.
I haven't been keeping track. I usually only get one really long run. Like the first quote unquote long runs were going out to the like Yucca Valley area, and like I did 2 of those in a day. And they're from old school Palm Springs area, basically the hospital there,
Right.
taking people, catch an Uber in for a ride out. Their insurance covers it and stuff like that. So that's how I got started doing those. But usually, if it's Ron Benjamin, it's a decent amount, and that's going to be your only long run that you want to do that day,
Oh, yeah.
unless they can catch you one going back.
Right.
Which is because they give you 2 options, kind of the straight shot or the lollygag. And you take the lollygag, you're more likely to get rides, but it may take you a weird way out. Like I might have went to Palm Springs via San Diego, you know, or something on that road onto San Diego, and then catch the fucking Palms to Pine highway back. You know, yeah, maybe that's what it does. It would fucking take me to Hammett, and then I'd fucking have to catch one to Hammett to Palm Springs, and haha, you're back. Which luckily, like, that car takes fucking hills, no problem.
And that's a bitchin' drive.
The
Palms.
actually, there back in the day, me, Shiny, and May went on a trip, and it didn't go too well.
On that road?
It was that. So we went up to the top and we stayed at a camp spot up there. Everything was going good, but then we went down to Paris, and that's kind of where shit unraveled.
Yeah, you should have stayed on top of the hill.
Yeah. Okay. Great view. You know, and I believe we showed up there on a Saturday night, and it was pretty busy. There was one spot available, but everybody was bugging out on Sunday, so we had our pick of you gotta eat them. Can't just hunt them and toy with them and terrorize them. Gotta crunch, 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 crunch. Get the job done. Is that where they hide? Huh? Did you find another one? Oh, distracted by the big ball. Is that your outdoor ball? That's bright. Can't lose it.
You're taking it. You're taking it.
Yeah, but he won't bring that little one out here, will he? Like, nope, I'm gonna lose that one. That one's too fun. That's my indoor ball. Knocking shit off the checklist of things I can finish and not have to think with. Oh, fuck. Or maybe if I do people, I'll do airport runs. Although yesterday, so I did have a run where I picked up people and took them to the airport. And now I know where that, oh yeah, I was going to take you out to see some plants. Now that I know where that's at, when I drove in there, I went and looked at the lot as we were going in, and it was packed. And it did say long wait time, and 45 plus cars were there. So now I can keep an eye on that. When it's not many there, when I'm dropping people off, pull in or wait, get near there and wait for the surge pay to pop up, then go over there. Cause yeah, they fucking got me the other day. This was yesterday. Part of the reason why at first the day was just not going well. Shitty orders, blah blah blah. But they did pop up with another $8 surge pay. But it was not at the big airport. It was at another little, smaller, private jet sort of thing. And so I go over there, and when I get over there, they drop the surge pay. So I was just like, oh, I ain't even gonna stick around here. Fuck that noise. I'm out. Bait and switch me like that. I even hit on it and said navigate, so they knew I was on my way. Whoop. Bastards. But yeah, we'll take you, show you a couple of plants. Again, we are in the state of California. Oh, goddamn. My knees really do fucking hurt. Oh. when I sit for a long ass time, and according to this, I've been there at least a minute and 55. Let me get this thing not facing the ground. There we go. That's a little better. Pew! There's the cat. So here's one of the ladies. All right. Meow, kitty. Meow, meow, meow. All right. This is kind of where I stay when I come out here. Got a nice little seating area to sit and chill and smoke because it's not 115 degrees out. I got this big girl over here. Let's get so we're not looking into the sun. Is there anything else that's over here? Oh yeah. There was the one by the back that I was supposed to smell. Of course, it's always the ones that you really like. Like the smell on this is supposed to be good. Oh yeah, that's that citrusy one. So yeah, this thing will probably be fucking bomb because it's not going to be a big fucking healer. Oh, or is this the one that he was talking about too? That thing over there. That's a dark purplish thing. See, this is the backside that I was thinking about. Maybe he was talking about that. I'll have to ask him. I'm not gonna go walk over there, but yeah. Those be the ladies. Oh, you know what? We'll show you some of the other kind of nice little vibe area that I get to chill at when I come out here. Aren't you all jealous? I bet you are. See? Suffering. Come on. There we go. And look at that. We are at the 2-hour mark. I think I'm going to call this live stream toast. Because we done. Anyways, till the next one. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Oh.